Wheeler.
Well, all the storms have now moved out, maybe a few sprinkles out there, but for the most part, we are pretty quiet. Now, if you're in the New Orleans metro, what's kind of cool is you're going to feel a little bit of a breeze right now. This is basically what you're seeing on the radar getting picked up. This is an outflow boundary. It's just winds coming from some stronger storms that collapsed well far along the North Shore. So that's going to give you a little bit of a breeze as that pushes through, and it's going to feel good because it's kind of muggy out there right now. It was warm and muggy for today. We hit the low 90s. In fact, 93 at Armstrong International. Bogalusa hit 94. Belle Chase hit 93. A few upper 80s here along the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Now, again, we were pretty hot. We were warm and we were kind of muggy. You had the daytime heating, and that started firing off storms around lunchtime. And they were mainly along our coastal regions and along the lakefront there, where we have the lake breeze and the breeze off the water here. Now, as we headed into the evening hours, we had a complex of storms that moved in from the west. These didn't really move all that fast. This complex started pushing in and basically gave some storms to the North Shore and into Mississippi. It's now off towards the east, and that was kind of like a second push for some storms here along the North Shore. I was watching them as they exited off towards central Mississippi, but at this point, we're done with the storms for tonight. Now, we did get some areas that had some bullseyes when it came to rain. A couple of storms actually slowly moved through Chateau Estates. I got a viewer that called in that confirmed they got 3 inches there. You could see that bullseye radar estimated all around that, really seeing just less than a half an inch in many cases. New Orleans East seeing just under 2 inches. In fact, east of there, east of Michoud, seeing less than that. So certainly seeing some areas getting some heavy downpours pretty quickly. Towards the Bayou parishes here west of Lockhart, we saw an area that got 3 inches of rain. Same story here as we head towards the Mississippi Gulf Coast region here west of Diamond Head, getting just under 3 inches. And I was watching these strong storms. These were actually severe weather, severe storms that moved through the state line here, giving just under 5 inches there at the state line. You can see here off towards the northeast here, northeastern Pearl River County, seeing 1 to 3 inches of quick rain. But notice that it wasn't for everyone. So this was really hit or miss, kind of thunderstorms that come in the summertime where they pop up or they're just really heavy. They rain themselves out and then they move on. And that's certainly what we saw here. Heading into the next few days, we've got a pattern that's going to suppress the storm action, but I am watching Monday as your next best chance for maybe more scattered storms where you could get maybe some moisture for your lawn here. I know a lot of us really need it. Now, as we head towards Sunday, hot and really small storm coverage here. Less than 20% probably for you. You have a better chance of just staying dry and sunny. And as we head into Monday, we're going to have a weak boundary move in. This is going to fire off some late day storms that we'll have to watch. We certainly could see 1 or 2 of those become severe heading into Monday. So again, that's something we have to watch here for Monday. Best chance for storms then. And then we have to watch towards the end of the week. But throughout the week, we're really dictated by this high that's going to give us heat and humidity as we head towards much of this week. Actually, each day highs in the 90s and each day high humidity. Maybe a little less on Tuesday, but I think we're going to have a heat index this week that could be flirting with that heat advisory criteria. Heat advisory criteria will be about 108. I've got some models that do bring us up into that realm here, but you can see the heat index is going to be really hot this week. If you work outdoors, certainly take some water with you. Temperatures here at this hour, 70s and 80s, still with a lot of pretty juicy dew points here, a lot of moisture in the air. But over the next week, you'll see temperatures again back into the 90s, small storm chances as that high builds over us. We start picking up with our storm chances towards the end of next week, but we keep the heat if you're out on the water. Little breeze tomorrow, but not too bad. Watch for storms, of course, heading into Monday. That's when I think we'll have the best chance to see a few storms around. Maddie?
Look, Amber, we got to address the elephant in the room. I love your dress color.
I love yours too. And you know, this wasn't something we did on purpose, which is kind of cool. Just great minds thinking alike here.
Better that way. All right. Thanks, Amber.